Hey there, LEGO fans. Welcome back. Alex here. In this video, we're going to be doing a light kit install. This will be for our Ferrari Daytona SP3 supercar here in the back. This light kit is from LeLightGo, so big thanks to LeLightGo for providing me this light kit. Should definitely improve the look of our Ferrari. So that means we got to take this thing out of its cage and release it. So we're going to go ahead and take this thing upstairs and get this thing installed. Should be pretty fun. So let's go ahead and get started. So we are up in the studio and we got our Ferrari ready to go. And I always forget how big and heavy these things are. Man, when they're in display cases, you kind of forget how big they are until you're actually moving them around. It's pretty crazy. But anyway, onto the light kit. Here's what comes in the light kit. You always get these really nice plastic cases. And inside the case, we have, let's see, four small bags that have lights itself. We have a little power conversion module. And then we have the power supply itself. Looks like there are there's room for 3 AAA batteries in there. There's no physical instructions that come with these things. They provide you a link separately with a PDF for the instructions for you to download, and here they are. Looks like there's 13 pages here. Looks relatively straightforward. We'll see how this all goes, but really excited to see what the finished product looks like. So let's go ahead and go to that point. All right, we're back, guys. The light kit is installed. This took me maybe a little under an hour. I'm always really reluctant to put light kits in LEGO sets because they're so very tedious to install. But the end result is pretty darn cool, I will admit that. So let's go ahead and take a look at this thing. Just so you guys know, the light kit that I have here is the standard entry-level light kit for the Ferrari. So you have these lights here up at the front, 2 up top, then these little light bars right here. You do have an interior light right there. This does make it so you can't really remove the roof anymore. So yeah, there's little wires attached to it, so keep that in mind. You do have some lights over the engine bay, and of course you have this really cool long LED strip right here. This is actually 2 lights. There's one that's a little longer, one a little shorter than the other, but it looks like it's 1 light. And then you have 2 here, 1 here, and then the other there that kind of point downward on the vehicle. So this is the standard light kit, the cheaper version for the Ferrari. It's I think $40 US. The more upgraded light kits will add some blue LEDs on the bottom, more accent lighting, as well as some lights on the, I don't know why, but there's red lights that they put on the brake calipers in there for whatever reason. But pretty happy with what they sent me here. This light kit is $40 US. And the more upgraded ones, if you want more lights to it, and if you want a remote as well to control the lights and how they work, well, it goes all the way up to $100 US. I did find out, though, guys, that they are continuing their promotion with the code of ALEX20. That's ALEX20. Use that and you get 20% off of your order. So this light kit here would be, well, with 20% off, I guess that would be what, $32. The $100 one, of course, would be a bigger discount at $80 US. So there you go. Now with the installation of this thing, there were some interesting quirks about it. I noticed that when I put these 2 elements right here, just so you guys know, they do replace the 2 tubes, these white tubes that go on the front of the Ferrari. So those are 2 elements that you will actually completely remove from your Ferrari Daytona SP3 to install this light kit. These are actually pretty nice lights that you put in here. Unfortunately, the one right here on the driver's side got a little bent, a little weird. It could have been me just being a little rough with it, but I wish it was a little bit more rounded on that, but it is what it is. I also noticed that the LEDs that go on the top here, these are just basically a 1x4 plate with LEDs inside of it. The one on the driver's side, for whatever reason, the LEDs were turned the other direction. It was kind of weird. When I turned them on for the first time, I thought, hey, those are really, really dim. But notice that they were just installed backwards. I actually just took them out with my fingernail, flipped them around, and put them in correctly, and all was well. So in the end, it was just fine. A little bit of a minor inconvenience. So here on the back, one of the other quirks was these 2 lights right here. I noticed that when I took them out of the package, they actually had the sticker over the LEDs. I thought that was kind of weird. I looked at the instructions on them, and no, they're definitely not supposed to be there. So I just ripped them off and applied them to the back of the LED strip. And then I applied the sticker, and that worked a lot better. All the lights work. It was just kind of a weird couple of things that went on there that were just kind of unusual. But fortunately, in both cases, I was able to make the correction just, using my fingers. As far as exposed wires, there is a wire right here going downward towards the trunk right here. Now, the back of the vehicle is, well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this or not. Let me lift this thing up here. There's a connection port right there for all the rears to go into, and then there is a wire that does run under the vehicle towards the front, and that marries it all to the other wires on the front of the vehicle right here underneath the hood. Was I calling it a trunk earlier? Is it called the trunk or a hood? I don't know. The bonnet, depending on where you are. But anyway, there it is, guys. Let me take this thing out. And these connectors, they all have stickers underneath them. So you can take the sticker protector off and apply it somewhere so it looks a little bit nicer. But yeah, here is the power source right here. And we control that by turning it on and off, like so, just like that. So a very black and white approach to your light kit for the Ferrari SP3. That being said, let me go ahead and turn off the lights and show this thing off. I'm going to try this with my phone camera because I think it does a little bit better than my GoPro there, right there, guys. So I'm going to turn off the lights here. I've got a couple of these studio lights here, one right here as well. Sorry for the shakiness, guys. And then I've got this guy right here. This is like my main LED strip right here that I've installed that really helps with the lighting in here. Let me turn that off. I'll show you guys what this does. Big difference, right? So that's just my ugly yellow light right there. That's how my studio would look with just the light that came with the house, right? So let's turn that off, and that should give us a decent look at the Ferrari's light kit. Really nice, not bad. Looks good, looks good. And I don't know, maybe it might be worth upgrading to the more premium light kit, getting those LEDs, those blue LEDs accents at the bottom. They're pretty cool. I think where this thing really shines is the rear, right? Look at that. I like that strip that goes right across there. That is really, really cool. Really nice. I like that. Very, very cool. Now I think these are actually supposed to be pointing more towards the bottom. Let me reverse those, guys. Oops, sorry about that. There we go. There we go. There. Ah, that's better. Ooh, yeah. Cool. There's the light on the... Now, it's only on one side. It's not on both sides, so a little lopsided, but it still looks good. And then, of course, we have the interior. Let me actually see if I can pop open the door here for you guys. Boop. There we are. And there we go. There they are right up top. Not too bad. Very, very cool. So, there you go, guys. That is the light kit. For the entry-level light kit, I should say, for our Ferrari Daytona SP3. Pretty sweet looking vehicle, especially with the light kit. So I hope you guys enjoyed this vehicle. Let me know what you guys think. And of course, go ahead and check them out. LeLightGo's website. I'll put the link to their website in the description below. You guys can go check them out. And of course, be sure to use that discount if you purchase any of their products to get 20% off with the discount code of Alex20. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.